I'm Darren Crooks.
I'm Kurt Shork, and welcome to another episode of Unofficial Review. Yep.
Today we're going to be talking about The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, the new film by the Coen brothers that is premiered on Netflix. Yeah, I didn't think it was great.
I thought it was awful.
Yeah, like most of the film, I was kind of just like, oh, fucking do something.
Like, I really like Coen brother movies, and that's what made me think, oh, I'll watch it.
Yeah, and then it has a
terrible
7.4 rating on IMDb, which is usually quite good for IMDb because it can be quite ruthless at times. But yeah, I watched this film in two parts because I stuck it on quite late and didn't realise how boring it was going to be for one thing.
Awful.
Yeah. By the time I got past the third segment, I was like, yeah, I'm finishing this another day. And it took me another 2 days to actually want to go back and watch it. And I didn't even want to watch it. He wants to review it.
So I can slaughter it.
Yeah. So I forced myself to watch the rest of it.
Awful.
To be fair though, I'm glad I watched it.
Just so you
I'm glad I watched it because I watch it now. With other Coen brothers films, I've only ever watched a Coen brothers film once, I think.
And then that's it.
Yeah, I've never went back to watch it a second time.
It's
like
not one that you'd.
They're acclaimed directors and writers and all, like, but their films just don't really do it for me. I enjoy them at the time, and that's it.
Nothing like any of the other movies, so I didn't find.
That's the thing. They said it was like such a unique film, and they're marketing as a unique film, but that doesn't make it a good
Uniquely
thing.
Shit.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
You really don't like it.
I really hated it.
Like I can pick out some sort of good stuff from it.
I actually sat. Don't get me wrong. Some of the scenes, we'll probably get them.
Yeah.
Made me laugh. Something shocking.
Yeah.
Right. But did you see the third? See the third one. I don't know if it was longer or it felt longer, but it dragged.
For me, it was the fourth one that really dragged.
Fourth were the two that really.
Yeah.
The fourth as well, but like you see coming off the back of the third, and then you've just watched the third and you're watching the fourth. It's like two different. Like it's like six. It's obviously six different stories.
Completely different.
But it felt like two long movies. Because
Yeah.
of the end of that one and the start of the second half of it.
Fair enough. Well,
it's 2 hours 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long movie,
like, for what it is.
But we'll go through each segment individually, and there's 6 of them. So we'll start with the one that the title comes from, which is The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
It started quite well. Like he came in singing on a horse.
Mm-hmm. Like it started off on a high note. He's a baritone, so not really, but
yeah.
If you know music, then that's where you get that from.
Boom.
Yeah. But yeah, the dude that plays Buster Scruggs, he's great as the character. He plays that sort of.
Who I've seen him before.
I honestly can't remember. I'm pretty sure he was on like Scooby-Doo 2. You know the
Serious?
movie? Yeah, as the original guy that flew from Azkaban.
Scooby-Doo 2?
Yeah,
Azkaban?
Monsters Unleashed.
Sounds like
The Birdman of Azkaban or something. No, that's fucking
Prisoners of
Azkaban. Azkaban.
Azkaban?
What the fuck do you call her? Alcatraz? What? I gotta go.
Bye!
Ruin it. Fucking Azkaban. So yeah, the dude, he plays the character really well, and he comes off as such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like going through the desert singing with his wee guitar and his horse, and he does a lot of fourth wall breaking, talking to the audience.
Yeah, he's looking at the camera like.
Yeah, explaining what's going on, all sort of shit, and then he turns out to be a full-on gunslinger.
Yeah, he's wanted and all, like.
Oh yeah, he's a bastard basically.
Yeah.
But that whole short of him going in singing and killing people and just doing his thing and then having a duel at the end was really good, I thought.
Yeah.
It was weird because it started off as a musical and none of the rest of it's a musical.
No. The thing that made me laugh was there was a scene where he went into it's like whatever you call it. A saloon, yeah, and they were playing cards. He was really like he loved playing cards. Mm-hmm. And he sat down at this table and he had a fight with a guy. But you were meant to leave your gun at the door because that's like the house rules. And this man pulls out a pistol, and he's like, "You aren't abiding by the rules." And he goes, "If you don't put it away, then we're gonna have a problem, basically." And the guy was like, "No, I'm not putting it away." So like out of nowhere, he just lifts his leg and like kicks the table, and the guy's gun hits and shoots himself about 5 times, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Because he keeps smacking something up like a bit of weird funny, or something. Yeah, no, it was really good. Like, you see when I was out there,
it was more like that.
I was like, this is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
And then the second segment,
just
I'm going to check what it is.
It had James Franco in it. Mm-hmm. Brilliant actor. Getting old now though.
Oh yeah.
He looks so old compared to obviously watching him in like Freaks and Geeks and stuff.
Yeah. So the second segment is called Near What the fuck does that say? Algodons?
Algodons? Near Algodons or something.
Whatever that is. But yeah, like you said, James Franco stars in it.
Oh! He's right there.
And a few other people you know from just seeing them flying about.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting enough story, I thought. The whole pawn shop thing where like he robs this guy and then the guy's like, no, he's been everybody able to rob me and shit.
Yeah, he's been a part. The story is like he walks into this bank. It's in the middle of nowhere, like nothing around it, no one around it, and he goes. James Franco's character goes up to the guy that runs it and is like, "You ever been robbed?" And he goes, "Never been robbed, but attempted twice."
Mm-hmm.
And also the two guys that attempted it, basically, he had like captured them and they've been hung by the authorities or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Like back then.
The law.
The law, yeah. And so he obviously just pulls out a gun, and the guy literally just goes, "Oh, I need to get the bag from down here or something," and then goes down and he has like 3 shotguns behind the counter. So he fires at him and all this, and then basically he goes out. He takes the money from, because the guy runs off.
Yeah, so he jumps over the wee thing and steals the money and then runs out the front.
Yeah, but while he's running out the front, the guy, you can't see the guy, he shoots him in the leg. So then he's hiding behind a well, and then you just hear like metal clinking. And he looks up and the man's just running at him, but he's got pans.
Pots and pans and like a washer board and all.
So James Franco just loses. And it just pings off all the pals. He's just like, pan shot! He hits him again, pan shot!
Yeah.
So he like basically has got up to him and he has no bullets left in his clip, and he basically knocks him out.
I think when he said clip, back then it was a barrel.
Well, yeah, barrel? That just sounds like a barrel kind of thing, yeah. But
no.
So up there, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really fun, and then you see him, he's about to get lynched by the authorities.
Yeah.
But then, what is Indians attack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
and
he's sitting on a horse because they basically are going to tell the horse to move, and he just drops.
Yeah.
But the Indians come and
the Indians come kill all the authorities, and they see him, so they kind of like scare the horse a bit to see if it's actually gonna, slowly die basically.
But basically, the whole point of it was the horse is eventually going to lie down or move for food.
So he'll die eventually.
So he's going to die, yeah. And they just left him in the middle of the wilderness. With a singing tree, and then
so be it. He gets saved by some random guy
who's doing an illegal thing, herding sheep or something, or herding cows.
He's like herding illegal cattle or something.
Yeah.
So the authorities catch up to them. The other guy fucks off, and James Franco's left being blamed on bringing his cattle along. So then he goes to this other town and gets lynched again.
Yeah, they're hanging.
And he actually gets lynched this time.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna say there's spoilers, but like. But the amount of segments there is.
Yeah, I know. But he's standing there and he's got the thing around his neck and he's just looking about, and all he hears is like some guy beside him, because there's like 4 or 5 of them in the second lynching, and the guy, like this wee old man's just gurning his eyes out, and he just turns to him and goes, "This your first time?" And then next minute they get back with the head.
Yeah, he sees this random girl in the crowd as well.
Fancied her. Yeah,
he gets the bag of his head in. And then you're on to the next segment, Meal Ticket, which stars Dudley from Harry Potter, the fat annoying bastard, but he's wee skinny right now, and he's even skinnier because he's got no legs or arms in this segment. He's just some random entertainer. Yeah.
Is he not like a professor or something? Well, so
I don't think he's a professor. He's an entertainer, is it?
Yeah, he's called professor.
Yeah, but basically he sits on this chair with his no legs and no arms, and reads like Bible verses and shit.
Basically
in front of people for entertainment.
Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson basically, I wouldn't say he cares for him.
I think he's like a manager almost.
Yeah, it's more like he's using him to make money. Because he goes around with a wee hat and collects all the money.
Yeah, but then this is where the movie starts to fall apart for me, because they repeat the same things over and over again. Him sitting in the chair and saying stuff, and then there's just scenes of them sitting by a campfire. I think it's meant to build this, like you get to know what's going on with these characters. Yeah. They're not really friends or anything, because he's just sitting there while Liam Neeson's just eating and feeding him. Yeah, and it's just a trog. But then Liam Neeson gets a bit of money, or they get a bit of money, and Liam Neeson takes it to a fucking brothel. Yeah. And like turns him around so he can shag them. Yeah, he gets drunk and starts singing the sash.
But he carries him about on which is weird.
Because Liam Neeson, he's always playing those characters from Northern Ireland, so
he carries him on his back in like this wooden stool thing.
Yeah.
So he just carries him about, and this guy's just sitting there with no arms and legs and just
has to do it.
Yeah.
Where he has to sit where he's put.
Yeah, basically the money dries up.
Mm-hmm. That's
not as many people. Like, every time you see a new show, people are walking away. They're not as interested, and it's colder. The places they're going, and they just look really gloomy.
Yeah. So Liam Neeson's character comes across a new investment, basically.
A chicken
like can sum basically.
Yeah.
Can add
you
numbers.
Say like 10 plus 8, it'll top 18.
Yeah, and 2 11's 22.
Yeah.
So Liam Neeson buys this chicken, and he basically goes along, and he's realizing this kid's not making him any more money, and gets rid of him.
It's basically a mouth to feed. He walks up to a river, and your man can see him. He just lifts a rock, drops it like that, and then basically he looks it's the most guiltiest walk I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He's walking up to him like this and all, and then it basically ends knowing he's...
Yeah, you see the carriage with just the chicken in it, and not the kid.
Basically threw him in there.
So that's what happens there. And then the fourth one was the fucking miner, the prospector.
It was too long.
I can't remember what it was called, but the prospector one, yeah. Like my favorite part of that was watching it, because I have a 4K TV, and I'll say every scene in this film looks great, but holy shit, I started doing other things in that segment, and I didn't miss anything.
By this point, I was sitting on my phone scrolling through Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
And it just lost my attention.
Exactly. And then it got interesting for about 2 seconds, then became uninteresting again, and then was interesting for another minute. That was it.
And it literally was so long again. Like Liam Neeson's one and the other one, even the next one, that was about an hour and a half of the movie.
Yeah.
And the first couple and the last one were about...
It's Tom Waits as well, and he's a pretty good actor, and he did play the character really well, but it was just so boring.
Yeah, it's just too much. That's what I was saying to my brother. We were watching together, and he the guy basically was digging holes, going to bed, but they didn't need to show that.
No, it went on way too long.
Yeah, it's just that was the problem with the movie.
Yeah,
everything
goes on too long.
Yeah.
And then there's stuff happens in that where it's not really much point talking about it, to be honest. I think
because it's long and boring.
Yeah, but then the fifth segment, personally, I think was my favorite, because it was the one I felt could have been almost a movie.
Yeah.
In itself, because it lasts near half an hour, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's 37 or 30 minutes.
It's one of the longest ones, but it's called The Girl Who Got Rattled, and it's a great wee story in itself, I thought, but it was weighed down by the fact that it dragged on unnecessarily.
The rest of the movie ruined it as well, though.
Because by this point you're drawn out. Well, I was drawn out anyway, I'm sure you were too. And you're just kind of getting to the point where fucking hurry up and do something, or end. But that segment on its own was very good, number 5, The Girl Who Got Rattled, because it ends in such a... it builds slowly. You don't even know it's building up, but then whenever it gets to the end you realise it is building up to something. I thought it was very good. Every segment has a very bleak ending, and this one's no different, but I wish it did have a happy ending in this one.
Yeah, because that's the whole point. After the first 2, you knew there was not going to be any
no, there's not going to be happiness, but I thought this one might have done something different. Yeah. And then we get on to the last segment, which is all based in Stagecoach. I didn't mind it. It was interesting, but it ended before it even started.
I know. Yeah.
So
it's
you get these here. Yeah, you get these 3.
Brendan Gleeson, is it?
Brendan Gleeson, and a couple of other people you'll know, but I'm not going to go through them.
Yeah.
But basically, there's 5 people in a carriage. The driver won't stop. 3 of them are basically...
his face, he's like a reaper looking.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then that's what Brendan Gleeson and the other fella call themselves, is reapers, but they're actually bounty hunters. And they're sitting talking about all their different methods of how they would go about... I know, I fucked that up.
Methods?
They talk about all their different methods of how they would distract someone while the other guy sort of figures out what way they're going to kill him or something in it. Yeah. And they've already got one body up at the top of the stagecoach.
Yeah.
So these 3 other people are freaking out, thinking one of them is who they're after next, because they're all staying in a hotel that they're going to.
Yeah.
And the segment ends with them saying, "Oh, sure, we'll see you inside and all."
Yeah.
They fuck off into the hotel, and the other 3 are sitting there like, shit.
Yeah, basically. But he called himself a reaper.
Yeah, that's Reaper Bounty Hunter. I think that's what they were going on.
See, but
at first I thought it was going to be... Yeah.
So I thought it was some sort of cause after today, I thought it was going to be that was almost like a take of are you going to heaven or hell?
Yeah,
that was
the
kind of my
stagecoach
take.
was
Yeah,
that would have been better.
yeah, no, see, like, I was hoping it was kind of like that. But
Yeah, but then it goes in that the three slowly walk into the hotel after the bounty hunters, and once the doors close to the hotel, that's all you get to save it. Now that could have been a really good film. So
there was 2 or 3 of them that would have actually made really good films.
Yeah,
but they wasted them in
what this is.
Yeah, it's just like
I don't know. So
threw together.
Yeah, this movie's got a lot of praise, but I think a lot of it's also from people who just love Coen Brother films, and I like them. But
basically, I think as well because there's so many big actors in it, all in it, that it's brought the ratings up. People will just go, "Oh yeah, I love
and then you also get the arsehole type people who are like, "Oh, because it's full of metaphors and the visualization of everything and all that it's a great film," but it's a fucking boring movie.
It didn't hold my attention like.
No, or mine. And I fucking love movies, and you fucking love movies. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't love movies, but we didn't fucking love this. What are you giving it?
A high 2/low 3. Awful.
I was gonna give it a 4 or so.
That's only because you watched it in 4K.
Maybe, yes. So yeah, so what we want to split that then? What we give? I don't know. Do you want to give it a 3?
3, yeah. We'll do a 3.
I'll do a 3.
Or 3.5 doesn't matter because it's awful.
As long as it's got a low rating, you're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say if you want something.
Sorry, the acting in it from all the actors, brilliant.
Yeah.
It was just
the acting, the writing as well, the dialogue.
Yeah,
was really good.
It was just I don't know. It just was one of those movies. It's
just too long-winded.
And the fact it was 2 hours 15.
It was too pretentious for its own good.
It felt long for a movie that was fucking long,
I know,
which makes
and
it
that's
twice
fucking
as long.
long.
Felt like Titanic length. That's what it felt like, and it was only 2 hours 15.
Yeah, and Titanic's shit, like, and it was more entertaining.
4 hours, but you didn't say that right, but.
Fuck off. Right. I think it's time to end this review then. Do you like our new t-shirts?
Yeah.
We're trying to be professional.
Trying to be, I thought we were.
Kinda. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Darren Crooks.
I'm Curtis York, and welcome to another. Oh fuck! Big fucking ass. Right, let's do it together. You put me off.
Why did I put you off?
Okay, right.
Right.